Over the previous 5 seasons, Liverpool relied heavily on their fullbacks for creativity, and they set up goals at a near identical rate from each flank. Between 2017-18 and 2021-22, Trent Alexander-Arnold collected 60 assists, while Andy Robertson provided just 8 fewer. Yet this season, it's been no contest between the two. Alexander-Arnold finally earned his first assist of the campaign in Liverpool's disappointing 3-1 defeat at Brentford, but his Scottish counterpart already has 8, at least 2 more than any other player in the squad. Such things are somewhat random though, in that assists rely upon the player taking the shot, converting the opportunity. Robertson has seen 4 of the 7 clear-cut chances he's created become goals, while Trent had none from 8 before Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain headed in against the Bees. Shortly before Christmas, Opta Joe revealed that the Liverpool fullback's importance extends beyond directly creating goals themselves. They shared a list of the 5 players with the most secondary assists in the last 5 Premier League seasons. These are the passes which go to the player, who then get an actual assist directly afterwards. Robertson, with 21, was 1 ahead of Alexander-Arnold, although Trent will have drawn level thanks to enabling Robertson to create the opening goal at Aston Villa. Add in the goals that they have directly assisted as well as scored, and both players have directly contributed to over 70 league goals in less than 4.5 seasons. And there'd be plenty of traditional attackers who wouldn't have got anywhere close to those numbers. If pushed to choose, there's little doubt the majority of Liverpool supporters would say that Alexander-Arnold is the more talented of the two. And while that may be the case, he has also had a more settled situation, will have given him a greater chance of performing well. When the lad from West Derby established himself in the Reds' first team, he had Jordan Henderson frequently starting in right midfield and Mohamed Salah as the forward on the same flank. Over 5 years, and that's largely the same, particularly in the case of the Egyptian. Robertson has not been quite so fortunate. For his first 4 seasons, he was able to make triangles with Gini Wijnaldum and Sadio Mane, the trio linking superbly as Liverpool became champions of everywhere across 2019 and 2020. But Wijnaldum moved on at the end of his contract in 2021, with Mane following out of the club 12 months later. It's to Robertson's credit that he's continued to be involved in near enough as many goals as Alexander-Arnold, particularly with the upheaval which has occurred with Liverpool's attack in the last year too. The Reds' number 26 has already assisted goals for Luis Diaz, Roberto Firmino, Darwin Núñez and Salah this season, plus 4 for Diogo Jota in the previous 2 campaigns. Robertson is also the only player who has assisted all 8 men who've scored at least 20 non-penalty goals for Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. With the side struggling for consistent form and Núñez on a small scoring drought, the left-back now has a new teammate with whom he needs to integrate to help the team going forward. In Cody Gakpo, he has a new teammate to work with on the left-hand side, and Robertson will be hoping he can strike up a similar relationship that the Netherlands man had with former PSV Eindhoven colleague Philip Max. He assisted Gakpo for one of his 3 goals in a 7-1 win over FC Volendam in August. 3 weeks later, Max provided the pre-assist which enabled the Liverpool new boy to tee up Jared Braithwaite for the opening in a 4-3 victory against Feyenoord. If Gakpo can swiftly strike up a similar relationship with Robertson, and the Scots' history suggests that he can, then it can only be good news for the Reds over the remainder of this season and beyond.